The election situation is very, very interesting in US right now. Sikh Americans for Trump, the organization, had been supporting President Trump since 2015. Again in 2020 elections, and now again we are a part of the campaign. I myself has been appointed on the finance committee for President Trump, the Trump 47, and it's very interesting. I mean, we all knew about President Biden's issues that he had for last 4 years, but it was very interesting to see the public, the American public and media, to see it during the debate how much President Biden has declined his mental capacity and his thought processes, and which was very evident throughout, but somehow the American media was kind of controlling it and not letting the people know about it. So right now we see that the debate did have some impact on President Trump's popularity, but the country's overall situation, such as inflation, illegal immigration, a disorderly border at this time, the infrastructure, the violence, and the crime that's happening in America, and also a zero foreign policy where America is not a leader anymore. All of this has taken an impact on Biden's campaign, in addition to his debate performance and his physical and mental capacity. But again, the key issue is if what President Trump said in the debate when he was asked a question, will you accept the verdict? And he had said, if it's fair, legal, and honest election, yes, I will. So again, the key is if this election is going to be fair, honest, or legal. If that happens, then yes, President Trump will win because that's what the American public want. But if there's a swamp involved, or deep state involved, or vested interest involved, then we don't know what the result is going to be. This year, I would like to share that the Indian community, the South Asian community, the Sikh community, support for Trump has gotten like four times than what it was in 2020. Now people come up to me and say, hey, we want to be in your support. Whereas in 2016 and 2020, I used to be criticized for my support, or I had all the negativities coming towards me. This time, people from community are walking up to me and asking me, hey, we want to support President Trump. How can we support you? How can we support him? And that's a big change because our community has seen the decline of America under Biden's 4 years and the decline of America's infrastructure. The most of our South Asian are in small businesses, and the crime that's hitting small businesses. So people are seeing that inflation, the immigration mess. On one hand, we have borders that are open. On the other hand, if you are on a H-1B, it'll take you like 40 years to become a US citizen. So the country is upside down. Even in foreign policy, America's clout, America's supremacy has taken a big hit. And because of that, I think our community is very much in support. I've seen a big support in favor of President Trump. Yes, all of them. We are raising funds for President Trump. We are going to the convention soon. The convention is happening, Republican convention, and we will be mobilizing our team nationwide this time, even on the West Coast, in New York, Texas, in support of President Trump. I think the main issues are the same as any other American because we also live here in America. Our children are going to be here. So inflation is the biggest thing. Economy is the biggest thing. Then crime, of course, like I just said, the Indian American community, the South Asian community, we are big in small businesses, convenience stores, gas stations, liquor stores, and a wave of crime has hit these businesses where nobody feels safe. And then, of course, immigration. With the illegal immigration going on, no border security, and the legal immigrants cases are going, through the roof. It's a big issue. The illegal immigrants who are coming nowadays, even from India or South Asia, they are not getting the same opportunity that used to be here. My thing is, if we allow these people to work, that would help American economy, because then they can legally work, and this pressure that businesses have about not finding people to work will be eased, and these people can become contributing members of the society. But instead of letting them work, or giving them handouts about those $1,000 a month, you are not helping them or the economy. And in absence of any legal system or any legal protection for these illegal immigrants, most of them are being trafficked and are being abused by other businesses for in violation of labor laws. I found some people working at places, they were making $5 an hour, which is the lowest, 3 times lower than the minimum wage of America. So we need to protect these illegal immigrants. We need to discourage illegal immigration, and we need to. So getting back to your question, the issues that Indian Americans or Sikh Americans or anybody have is as similar to what the regular American does. Well, I was so much pleased uh, by what I saw in India when it comes to democracy. I saw the Indian voter was very much informed. I wouldn't say that the Indian media was, independent. No, they were very biased. But the voter was very much balanced and informed, and they sent out a message that was a corrective message to the existing government, and also gave opposition some, power, so that what whatever happened was good for the country. In U.S., I see that people are divided right in the middle across the party lines, and they don't even know what their party stands on or what the issue is, and they are just going to vote across the party lines, and it's a very small independent group in between that can be swayed either side. And then there are the Election Commission of India. I would commend them for holding this election on such a large scale, and such a transparent election. Whereas in America, every county, every city has their own election board, and some have different rules, some have different laws. In fact, in Maryland, where the state I live, you can cast a ballot without even showing your ID. No identification is asked. So if I have your ballot, I can go and vote on your behalf. And the system in America it's the oldest democracy, but it's still in the same era when it was launched. So the world has changed. People are now doing lot other kind of frauds. So we need to make our system also very strict in America, like in India. So there needs to be an electoral reform in America on a very large scale, right from the county level to the federal level. I think it has increased, not only just debate. There were other issues that happened. Supreme Court came up with a very a good ruling. He got partial immunity from some of the cases. The January 6th case, which was labeled as insurgency, and a lot of people were thrown into jail under obstruction charges. Supreme Court threw that out. So basically, Trump had some good couple of weeks, including the debate, and his chances are very high in the recent polls, the independent polls, that's showing that he's taking lead in almost all of the swing states. And I think if the elections are fair, honest, and legal, then I think Trump is a winner.